Ooh, look at these guys here to greet me at the very front of the shop. I love that. Actually, you know what? These would be great for display for the cozy season ahead. You know, the Halloween, the orange, the black, the deep, luxurious, rich vibes. We love it. These really caught my attention as well. I don't know if it's old or new. What do you think? Old or new? See, like, although I don't know, I feel like it's older, but Target and some places like that, they can do some really good knockoffs too. Regardless, I spent a little bit of time here because I'm like, these would be the cutest. And my deal is it doesn't have to be new, it doesn't have to be old. It's just, do I like it? And I do like that. It has that scalloped edge, got those really pretty little daisy flowers in there. Oh my goodness. So I took a minute because I'm like, do I want to come back here and pair up a cup and a saucer? So it would put me about $5. So I'd sell them for about 10. So I kind of like let that sit in my brain. Then I saw the pineapple and I fell in love with the pineapple. And I'm like, I need the pineapple. $3.98. Look at that. You get the dish and you get, like, I'm getting a lot of pineapple here for $3.98. So $10 for the saucer set or $3.98 for the whole pineapple set. That's where my brain was. I love this. I love this. I love these big just vessels like this. Great for a centerpiece. The only thing is, okay, so the price, I was like $5.98. Yeah, I can double that. That's pretty sizable. But look at me being brave. I touched it. I touched that stuff. My hand might fall off, but I touched it. Okay. And it was really sticky. So yeah, I just moved on. This guy was here. He was a little more costly. By the way, look at that little addition to back. I found one of those the other day, or Matt did. We were together. And I guess that one's in the box. Pretty neat. That way I know exactly what it is when I spot it again. Lemons. Lemons. Okay, so I'm drawn to the lemons. Let me put the other piece down that was on top of it. Loved this. Look at the edge on that. Oh my goodness. 298. It's very old. It's got some chipping going on though. It actually has a big chip on one part. So I left it. I've been finding all these patterns lately, like this. Is it called Fimo? Fimo, I believe it is. It's the what looks like this actually has like a clay coating on top of it. I don't know. I've been just finding a lot with this design in general, and I love it. It's fun. Look at that. I got a pineapple in a trinket box. I like this as well. This is a newer piece, but we love the color. It's got trees. It's cozy. It's got pretend distressing, but for resale for me as a newer piece, like that's perfect for, plus it's later on in the season, and I don't know if I'm ready to go into winter yet. Can we just stay here for a moment and enjoy like the cozy leading into fall? I love this. At first, I thought it was a candle holder. It is not. It has a bulbous center, even though I thought it was a space for a candle holder. Can you imagine cleaning out wax in there? But the price was too high. All right, let's give it up. Let's give it up for that 3 space divided dish. All right, I touched his butt because I'm like, hey, you back there. 99 cents. Mr. Turtle, you want to come home with me? He says yes. He told me yes, he would love. He asked me if I could drive him. Walking's going to be too far. I'm like, you know what? I got to shop 13 minutes from here. Let's go do it. By the way, I am at Ambets today here in Eerie. I love this place. I love it so much. He's got a lot to say. He's got his mouth open. He's catching flies. I'm guessing that's maybe a kitchen sponge thing. A little messy, but I left it. I like bookends. I will sell one bookend. This one is brass. You drop this on your toe, you might be missing a toe. $9, so I'd have to go 18. I'm like, I don't really want to wrap up that much money in that, like we're getting a higher end here. So, and I like, as we have established, to find fun things. People can just kind of come and grab little trinkets that just make their heart grow 9 sizes bigger. How about this guy? $3.98. Okay, look into his eyes. Did you see into his eyes? Oh, puppy dog, panda bear eyes. And this right here, $3.98. Now this is the bling bling that I live for. I don't know, maybe in a past life, I love chandeliers. I love big ballroom dresses. I love gold. I love that. Oh, just shabby vintage. And so $3.98. This is my thrifting dream right here. We can end it now. We can go home, and I would be very, very happy. This is a candle holder chandelier. How beautiful is that? That is not going to last long in my shop. All right, guys, hang on. We're gonna head. We're gonna keep looking at the shelves. And I know what this is. Do you see? It's underneath all this, but stick with me and see the goodness. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I left my heart here, but I found it and picked it back up. All right, we got moon and we got stars. Stars in my eyes, hearts in my eyes. I love it. Oh my gosh, 6.98. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more, but in my world, in my magical world, friend, yeah, $14. That is an easy flip for me. Now, I do have lots of what we call rub and buff. Do you know what I mean when I say that? You can get it in all different kind of metallic shades, but honestly, if I were just to whip out some rub and buff and just put on a few spots of scratches, you will be none the wiser. You will never know that it's seen some life. So that's what I'm going to do with that piece. Got a Mr. Bird here. He looked very old. Very old. Very dapper, though. Look at his wings. Look at his wings. Is he wearing a hat? I don't know. Maybe that's just his design. Don't know what these are. Something wooden. Does anybody know what that shape is? Looks like a spoon. A moon. All right. Well, you know I'm going to be drawn to that. 99 cents. This would be so sweet. And it was a little like pastel for me. It looked maybe more nursery style, like, a gift to somebody. Yeah, who was decorating like a kid room. I love that. It was really, really thin though. But doesn't that look like mermaids? Dancing mermaids holding hands. The vivid blue representing the water. The arms tied together representing the flow. Oh, I'm in a flow. And here's a shell. That said 81. I think that was made in 1981. That was a piece of homemade ceramic. They put a really cool iridescent shine onto it. I love that. That's very beautiful. Very beautiful. If you're decorating coastal, oh my goodness, that will be gorgeous with a few books stacked underneath it into a shelf. Okay, so I think that's one of those little watering things you stick into a plant, fill it with water, and then it just releases slowly into the ground. That little yellow bird back there. I was debating on these. It took me a minute because I'm like, do I want these? I like the butterfly one more than the floral one that was next to it. And I was really debating hard on should I get the egg trinket dishes? Hmm, I want them. But let's just see what else is here. All right, so we've got a corn husk doll. I just put two ceramic ones on my shelf here today, brand new. But they were like as in brand new, added to my little thrift shop. Love these guys. This is old like chalkware. I'm pretty sure it is. Love it. This is a little cup here, and I did like this, and I think it was 49 cents. Love that price. And it had decorations of all little spoons around the edge of it. Maybe I should have got it. I could have totally bought that and flipped it. Regrets. Regrets. All right, I'll take one of everything. Look at this stash. Can you believe this stash? Like, where did this come from? Who has that many divided dishes? I think they're brand new. Like, I don't think that they were donated. Um, Maybe donated by an actual shop that had them for sale. They didn't look used, and there were so many of them. So I don't know, but I did like the brown, earthy tones to them. These were really cute. Debating on getting these. Would you take them? A little rough around the edges, though. Like a little rough. People will buy these vintage sugar and creamer sets and actually use them. Like, not just keep them on a shelf, but really use them. And so I try to make sure that they're good and ready to be used. I love this. It's got a pig, it's got a bird, a butterfly, it's got a house. 79 cents for the cutest mug in the world. Little fence back there, tree. Do you like that style? It's very important to me every morning when I pick a mug. I have very whimsical mugs. They're all different. I don't have mugs that match, and I like it that way. I always find it interesting when the gravy bowl is attached to the plate, but I'm thinking that is actually for functionality because when you're tipping, you don't want, I guess, your plate to fall. But it's interesting. Sometimes you just find them separate and sometimes you find them attached. Gravy bowls could do good coming upon the season of gravy and all the goodness, all the root vegetables. Oh my gosh. See, this is the kind of stuff that I have coffee in the morning. Love that. Fox in a scarf. You kidding me? Get in my cart. It was only 79 cents, I think. Oh my gosh. I love that. Love it. Love it. You can't tell me my cart's already looking like just a big old bowl of sunshine here. Big old bowl. Oh, his name was Chip. It just came to me. I was about to say, this dude, I think, is Beauty and the Beast. I'm like, this looks really old. I think this is an old coffee mug. I looked on the bottom. It said here 2012. That's what. If that is the case, then that mug is definitely collectible from over 20 years ago. That's wild. S for Sonia. And flowers, nonetheless. And a gold handle. I looked at this, and by the time I got to the front, somebody else already had it in their cart. But I thought it was a good piece. And then look at this big tower, $25. Whoa. Now I'm going to be spray painting this one. If I were to pick this up, I would spray paint that gold. We got a leaf, little hanger. Always drawn to this stuff. $3.48. Little velvet interior. What do you think? It's tarnished, but could you get over it? I could get over it. See what's in here. I don't know. Those were folder holders or what that was. I guess it's storage. Bookends, a pair for $8.98. There's a mishmash of everything in here. Some of it has all its parts, some of it does not. It's a treasure hunt. What else? These are the plastic gold baskets that you can add to a little wall. And then I think this is a utensil holder. I don't know what that tag was on the top of it. I saw this and I'm like, this is me. I need this. I need this in my life. $3.98. It's got an air balloon. It's got flowers. It's got that bright mustard moon color that I love. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be gorgeous for fall. That just that warm, like I said, mustard yellow. I saw that little dent right there, but I feel that I could just take one hammer, get out a little bit of stress, bang that once, and boom, it's back in place. That thing is dented and looks very, very distressed anyhow. So I'm okay with taking my hammer, getting that little frustration, and putting it right back in place. I can do it. This was a nice piece too. The screws were sticking out the other side, so I'm not sure if it broke once and somebody tried to do a repair. Don't know. I thought that was tic-tac-toe first. I'm like, I could play tic-tac-toe with hearts. I don't know. What is this? But it's a cute little toe painted overall wall decor piece. I love this, and I find it scary at the same time. It's because, personal experienced, I have burnt a candle in a wooden candle holder. The candle burns down. Picture it, Sicily. The candle burns down and continues to burn. The actual candle holder itself catches on fire and becomes an inferno. Not good. Okay, so yeah. So when you experience it yourself and you witness it, then you're like, oh, I look at things a little differently now. So yeah, I do pick up candle holders, but they need to have the metal insert if I'm going to take you with me. These guys, $3.98. We're going to put them back here in their little pin. You guys hang out together. I feel like one couldn't come without the other. I'd be very sad about that. They're a pair. This is the wooden side. Ooh, I like that. I used to paint stuff like this. I used to paint old mason jars and sell them at flea markets and stuff. Simplify, that's an old country piece. Love it. Love it. Apples. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's what my grandmother used to say. Okay, this is the fruit section and the grapes. Okay, don't look at the grapes.